Hello.
How it's going? You
Apparently,
didn't.
my I know this time it's my phone carrier has killed my ability to make the to get to Instagram and or I mean to Skype. So I'm gonna try and get that fixed. But
I will do that.
yeah, but first I have
Uh,
to
t-
fix
t-
the
t-
audio.
uh, I don't know, but your audio a little bit awful.
Yeah, maybe this is better. Is that
Yeah,
better?
much better, much
Okay.
better.
All right. And I should be sleeping because I drove all night. But what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that few times because I have few days when I just can join you in day because I have gap in my work, just study on work topic and have some time in day. Look on your translation and see that you drive in my time very late. It was something around 3 p.m. a.m. And what? What's happened? Why you switch your schedule?
Hey, can you send the link to Skype?
Yeah, already done this.
You're the man. You're the man. Why did I change my schedule? I work
Yeah.
when there's work. I have
Okay.
to be flexible.
Mhm.
The last 2.5 days, I've been sitting on my ass,
Oh,
and I didn't like that. So I wanted to
yeah.
get as far as I could. And I'm 17 miles away from delivery, but I ran out of time. Urgh. Or
Yeah.
I would have delivered this morning before the sun came up.
And somebody take that stuff. Was somebody at that
No,
warehouse?
it's not due there until 8 o'clock tonight. But if I can drop it early and get another load, I can make another $500 today.
Mm, yeah.
So, oh, and by the way, everybody, we're gonna be playing D&D, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep. So,
Yeah.
if you're wanting a trucking stream, it's not gonna happen till this evening.
Mm, no, sleep it's very important. I understand it totally. And even you have a lot of work, if you not sleep well, you just make your work slowly, and it's even worse.
Yeah.
For you, it's not about worse; it's about dangers.
Yep.
That's why.
But I can roll my own dice today, and that's what's
Yeah.
really important.
No, it's part of fun. I totally understand this.
Not that you and Roma don't do a great job rolling dice, because you
Oh, yeah.
do. It's just I would prefer to roll my own dice.
No, I'm totally understand that. I have four sets of dice, and I have my two favorite and all others that I can borrow for somebody. But again, when you need to roll a lot, it's good that when I have four.
Yeah.
Maybe I want more. We'll see.
Now I go bragging on my dice, and here I am not being able to find them. Huh. The fuck did I put my dice? There they are. I actually put them away where they're supposed to be instead of leaving them on my passenger seat like I have been doing. Because let's face it, the truck's not that big. There's not,
It's much
you know,
smaller than apartment. Yeah, totally. Yeah,
yeah.
it's big as that Mini Cooper or something like that, but
Oh, it's a hell of a lot bigger than that. Yeah. We like this dice. It's my favorite six-sider, even though it's very plain. I've had it for years,
yeah.
maybe longer than you've been alive. I don't know. I got that one in 1981.
Longer. I was even in plan.
What you could do back in 81 is you could buy what they called a box set. And this
Mm,
was one of the dice that came with it. The others
mm,
have died over the years or been eaten by dogs. Dogs love to chew on dice, by the way.
mm. I have two cats. They don't like it. Even not try.
Good. They probably know you'd kill them slowly.
They prefer something more noisy, like plastic bag or something like that, that make a
Yeah.
lot of noise. They just want to take some attention. Mm. Glenn, Roma.
Well, I called Glenn and tried to talk him in or talk him through how to go and find it in YouTube.
Hmm.
And he may or may not be able to find it. I should call him again. Stay on so that the channel doesn't die, and I'll give him a call and tell him to check Skype.
Hmm.
All right.
Uh,
I'll be right back.
oh, of course.
All right. Glenn has found the Skype link, and he'll be here shortly. And Drubius, yes, dice can die, but most of the time they just get lost.
Yeah, it's common death, like for cats.
I had a rather large friend who liked to wear boots. Ah! Shit.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hi.
No, I went onto YouTube. I clicked on Nerds with Dice. I clicked on the uplink. I could see the two of you. I could hear you, and you guys couldn't see me.
Right.
Yes.
That's about. And I heard you saying Constantine put an uplink on Skype, and I said, "Well, I'm not getting nowhere here," so
Yeah.
I went to Skype.
Well, problem solved.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'm not sure what the deal was. I'm sorry you're having problems with the electronics industry.
Oh no, just greedy fucking service providers. The electronics.
Whoever it is. You know, it was let's see, 1820. They outlawed dueling in this country right after some guy challenged a senator to a duel and shot him dead. And personally, I think it was a mistake when they passed that law.
Uh, Professional duelist, not always right.
Well, no, but it makes people think before they make decisions.
Not always. It's not healthy.
There's no way to escape personal responsibility if you are
Glenn,
going to be torquing somebody off enough that they're willing to stand in front of you and let each other take pot shots at each other. A lot of people would be more circumspect about their business decisions.
Glenn, you live in country of lawyer.
Mhm.
You know how it's work. If you are rich and you have such situation, you always have somebody that start duel with that guy earlier, or somebody that, and it's totally legal. And
Well,
that guy
yes.
will be dead much earlier than you. And I just read a whole story about situation. Just whole
Yeah.
story was said. One man came to city and make some mess with some guy and say going to the duel. And next day ran away from the city because that he dueling with like one man with professional duelists and so on and so on. Now, unfortunately, it's not work in such way. You just kill a lot of people because people are stupid and they just kill each other.
Yeah.
It won't work. Unfortunately, but no.
Yeah. No, there's. Oh,
I'm
well.
with Farrell on this one.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Maybe, the rich always get out of shit.
Yes.
That's not going to change.
No.
But some asshole, your status or below, who can't do that kind of stuff, but gives you an attitude. Yeah, sometimes it'd be nice. I don't, I think it'd be more cathartic than anything else.
Did
And if you
you
lose, you lose.
did you read old book from Alexander Dumas, Count de Montserrat?
No, I have
Countess,
not.
Countess of de Montserrat. Main character was Count Debussy.
Oh, Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I read that.
No, Monte Cristo. It's same author but another book. And main character of that book was famous duelist. He killed a lot of people and one day he just not come to another man wives and servant just kill him because officially he was robber because he was in wrong house in wrong time. But again, asshole can be better duelists. They can just do duels and that's all. And it can be very big issue if they legally can go out this duel.
Yep.
Just imagine that some cartel guy can officially just mess with people and kill necessary people for him. Officially, you just legalize assassination.
I'm the main reason I'm for dueling is it takes away the government's monopoly on violence.
It's bad idea.
It's a great idea.
You never live on territory without a monopoly of government on violence. I live more than 1 year. It's very bad idea.
Mhm.
Let's just find something else to talk about because we ain't going to
Yeah.
agree on this one.
Because I live on territory where everyone with a K is his own warlord, with his own right. What happens when you not have when government not have monopoly on firearms
Drop
on
it.
violence?
Just drop it, man. The government doesn't apply it fairly, so you know you get a system of the haves and the have-nots, and you have the oppressed and the not oppressed.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's half of one, six of another. It's just crap, either way.
Mhm.
But I would
Yeah.
rather have control of my own destiny versus giving it to somebody else. That's just me.
Mm.
Mhm.
I hope you never be in situation
Mhm.
where it's necessary, where government really not have monopoly on violence. Just it's very crappy situation,
Yeah.
and it just from experience,
You know,
unfortunately.
I used to have a business in Sierra Leone, right?
Yeah, it's probably yeah. You
Mhm.
understand what
Who do you think had the
it's bad
monopoly
for.
on violence there? Whoever had the fucking dollar bills in their hand.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah.
and
If and
here's Roma. No, that's not. That's
uh,
Grinch. Grinch. Sorry,
Mhm.
bud. It's Dungeons and Dragons Day. We'll
mm,
catch you later.
Mhm.
ah, okay. It's each position, each option. I understand, but do you prefer life in Sierra Leone or in United States?
Actually, I liked it in Ukraine before the Russians came, but
Yeah, Ukraine perfectly, but we have
Mhm.
monopoly on power here too.
yeah, well, you kind of had the same thing going on there, where whoever had the money could be the violent one. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just not as extreme as Sierra Leone.
In United States, you have the same situation, like I understand.
Yeah. So, when last we left, we
Mhm.
were going to bait an elephant
Yes,
with
you was.
Ah.
with me.
Yep. Actually, when you talk to the commander, he and some of the other people decided to expand that operation. Um, but they're still using you as the bait. Um,
Okay.
and basically, you and two other squads, although they can help you if you need it, but you'll probably be operating independently. They're going to leave you guys and two squads behind. What you're supposed to do is simply keep an eye on the enemy, shadow them as they go south until they get to where the rest of your force are setting up. Uh, Bill, let the elephant smell you whenever you can do it without getting shot or captured.
I've got a
Okay?
plan for that.
Mm-hmm. But mainly, they just want you to shadow the army. They're moving to a crossroad to the south of you. At infantry pace, it'll take 4 days to get there. And when they get there, the night of the fourth day, that's when they're going to launch an operation. They're going to have some people spellcasters, and rogues infiltrate the enemy camp and do charm person on the elephant handlers. Once that's accomplished, if it works right, they're going to signal you guys, and that's Bill, when you go up close to the perimeter, and the elephant that's pissed at you hopefully will be unfettered at that point, and he will come after you. At that point, all you have to do is not get killed.
Right.
And the rest, and run away fast. Constantine will be with you as your backup because the two of you are riding dogs. Horses tend to panic around elephants.
Well, that's why they use them. Okay.
Yeah. Roman and a bunch of the other cavalry are going to try and bushwhack the chariots. They have gotten in the habit of putting small groups of charioteers outside their camp. So if you guys try to burn their supply trade again, the chariots can, well, trap you between the supply train and chariots. So if the infiltrators can steal some elephants, well and good. If not, the rest of the guys are going to try and, capture as many chariots as they can. Roman will be with that group. Bill, you and Constantine will be kind of on your own.
Okay.
Now, we'll roll for the 4 days when they're traveling south. Anything you can pick up while you're doing it, like if they have a pattern to where they hide their chariots or where they store the elephants on any given day or any given night, make note of this, but mainly just don't get killed and keep the elephant fixed on you. The rest of the army is heading south. Before you go, one of the charioteer groups is going to make you an offer on your busted chariot. They'll give you half price for it as is.
Take it. Cheers.
Okay. If they can get it up and running before the enemy gets there, we'll have one more chariot on our side. So, anyway, at this point in time, everybody else is heading south, and you're going to be shadowing the enemy army.
Right.
And Bill, your plan to keep the elephant noticing you but not get captured, what are you going to be doing?
Oh, I'm going to be doing wonderful things. I'm going to take and put some pepper in like a really, tightly tied piece of leather so that the pepper cannot escape.
Right.
But the knot that's going to be on the leather holding the, it's like a piece of rawhide or something, holding it shut is going to be a bow like we have on our shoes. And I'm going to tie one of the strings of that bow to a piece of cloth that I've kept under my arm all day while we're riding along.
Right.
All right. And that'll be, I'll leave that just off to the side of the road where the elephant may or may not find it. If it does, great. If it doesn't,
And if it does, it grabs the scented cloth and immediately pepper sprays itself.
Right.
and blames you for it.
Right.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okie dokie. Well then,
And then I'll do another variation of that where instead of pepper in there, I'll have some bees.
gotcha.
Or not, ants are probably easier. Ants.
Ants. Yep. Okay.
Variations on that theme. And I'm going
Gotcha.
to have Constantine help me because he's really sneaky.
Right. Okay. Give me a percentile for the first day.
But first, I need to do my importance rolls because
Okay.
they're important. A 7 and a 20.
Okay.
Constantine, would you like to do the honors?
Percentile
Yeah.
Yes.
4.
Okay. Well then, you have a uneventful ride south on the first day, watching the enemy army. Bill,
Yo.
give us a roll for your traps.
What should I roll?
Survival. I don't know what it's.
Yeah, it'd be a survival check.
Okay. Wouldn't this be like, since we're making
Wisdom
a trap?
plus your proficiency is something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shouldn't the thief be doing this since he's the one that's setting them up?
If
Well, yes, actually. Constantine, give us
Okay.
a check for setting up an elephant trap.
Mhm. 12, and what plus I have plus 1 from wisdom, just check it. Oh,
It should be +2 plus your dex.
Yeah.
if plus 2 plus dex, it's plus 6, it's mean 18.
18, you say?
Yeah, if
Oh.
it's dexterity, that's mean. Yep.
Okay. That's odd.
If it's dexterity, but because I have plus 4 in dexterity,
Mm-hmm.
and proficiency if it's.
And perception checks also.
Perception, I have plus 2, and perception is a 4. It's total 6.
Okay.
And I have a -1 to mine, and I rolled an 18, so that's a 17.
Okay. Well then, you were watching them as they march. And here's something really interesting. The elephant that's pissed at Bill missed that one, but a different elephant found it and got hit with pepper spray. And it has now identified both Bill's scent and Constantine's. And we now have a second elephant that's pissed.
Okay.
It
Even
took
faster
quite a
than
bit
them.
of effort on the part of the elephant handlers to calm it down. Actually, they had to use 2 other elephants to herd it back because it wanted to go after you guys immediately. It also got the first elephant very excited and agitated.
All right. Next day.
Next day.
14.
Okay, once again, you have no random encounters. Marching armies, people have simply cleared out of the area, I guess. And are we going to be setting up another trap?
Every day.
All right, well, give me a trap roll.
15. If it's dexterity, it will be 21.
Okay. And right. Well, on the second day, one of their scouts actually found your trap ahead of time and got bitten by ants for his trouble.
And now he's pissed.
Now he's pissed too. He just doesn't know that it's you and Constantine personally, like the elephants do. He's just pissed in general. Give me a roll for the third day.
Percentile?
Percentiles.
91.
Okay. And well, on your third day of your journey, you are doing your scouting things, and then a short bearded fellow dressed all in green, you've seen him before. He was back at the bridge running an inn then, is going to step out from behind one of the bushes and say, "All right, you know, foreign tall people, hold it right there."
I'm going to say to Constantine, look, it's the father of that girl that assaulted me in the streets. You, sir, your daughter is a menace.
Okay, would you give me a persuasion, performance,
Okay.
deception check. Let's try that.
Right. Well, that will be charisma, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
I have proficiency in deception. I have +5 to it.
I will have +2, +3, so that's a +5 as well. So, okay. We're going to use our first potent. Why not? 25 is my deception.
Okay. Right. Pardon me for saying so, but that was a waste of a perfectly good portent. The leprechaun rolled a 3 on his wisdom check.
The motherfucker can do wishes. I'm not fucking with him. I'm not taking any chances.
Anyway, he gets a +2, but hell, your pluses could have beat his 5.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You have convinced him that his daughter assaulted you in the streets
I'm not
And-
lying. She knocked me and the dog over.
Uh-huh. And he is now pissed because one of the other daughters said that you gave her a ride out of town. Obviously, she's lying too.
I don't know what your other daughter told you,
Um,
but you should probably go kindly with your women folk. It seems like you're having problems.
oh, it's worse than you know. He's going to pull out a flask and take a big drink and offer you one.
I swore to my mother I wouldn't drink until our country was free. But
Oh.
would you be willing to give a friend of mine a drink?
Sure.
Do you see that elephant over there? The one with the burnt ear?
Yeah.
He's been taken captive by those assholes, and it would do his spirit well to have a drink.
Okay. Fine. He wants to know anything you can tell him about his runaway daughter. He's pretty sure she has run off to be with like a young ne'er-do-well leprechaun, which is even worse. He's from the O'Patrick clan,
Oh my God.
you know.
Oh my goodness gracious.
and
Oh, the shame.
and
The
if he doesn't
shame.
if he doesn't stop her, you know, he'll have to have some of those guys as in-laws, and you know, he'll probably just have to jump off a cliff then, you know.
How many days has it been?
Since the little girl ran off,
Yeah,
you guys left.
about 10 days.
Actually, 8
8.
altogether.
Well,
Yeah.
when you were a young leprechaun, courting your missus, what could you have gotten up to in 8 days?
Oh, hell's bells. He takes another really big drink. Look, here, he hands you the flask. You'll have to give your elephant buddy a drink yourself. I can't wait around here. He then taps his walking stick on the ground and disappears in a puff of smoke.
Okay.
I'm going to very carefully screw the cap on the flask, and we're going to identify this.
Uh-huh.
I think this might actually be quite valuable. But
We
for
have
God's
plans.
sakes, don't drink it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, and I was mistaken. Identify is a spell that a wizard can cast.
Yes.
okay.
So that's not what we're going to do until after we're, not in a combat situation.
Okay.
So, anyways, should we do our trap roll?
Yes.
Yep. 8 plus 6 we said 14.
Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Well, looks like they all missed it today.
Okay. And that should have been 4 days.
No, that was the third day.
That was the third
The
day?
leprechaun. So give us a percentile for the fourth day.
Oh, then it must be my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
72.
Okay. You will make it to the rendezvous point on the fourth day.
Did we notice any patterns?
Give us a perception check for the, or would that be an investigation check?
For me, it's pretty bad. I bet an investigation, and I
Okay.
wrote 2. Totally, it's 2. Bill,
Well-
it's your investigation. You have-
Investigation is intelligence, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. Get away from that wisdom check. All right. And I have 13 plus, what's my 5? 13 and 5 is 18.
Okay. Right.
And I need to make a new portent roll.
Right.
A 7 again. And a 7. So
Okay.
pair of 7s.
Right. Okay. Rolls indicate that you can't really tell much about interior layouts of the camp, but you know right where they're going to be putting their watch chariots, as it were. So
Okay.
you can tell that to the people in charge. And they have set up barricades and elephant traps across the road, about an hour's travel south of the crossroads. It looks pretty much like they're going to try and fight a battle here to delay the enemy. They have done the predictable thing and set up camp at the crossroads. And checking to see. Okay. Your infiltrators rolled a natural 20.
Nice. Good for them.
We've captured some armor and a few other tidbits, and our infiltrators have, pretending to be part of their army, marched up when they were setting up camp and started helping set things up, and nobody has paid any attention to them. You know, just a bunch of guys pitching tents.
Ooh, that sounds dirty.
Yeah. Okay. And
Before we get started, I'm casting right before we do our fucking baiting of the elephant. I'm casting mage armor on myself.
okie dokie. Mhm. Well then.
Tell me when you're
Okay.
ready for us to start.
Yeah, checking on your infiltrators. Basically, 2 hours after sundown, You and Constantine are to. Well, let's see if folks can. Yeah. Wind is coming from the south. You and Constantine are to rush up to the south end of the camp and be as noticeable as you can be. Just out of arrow range. And then, if you see an elephant or two coming at you, you are to run away fast.
Constantine, do you like this plan?
Why not?
I
We
don't
fast
really
enough.
How sneaky are you?
I am pretty sneaky, but I'm not sure that you are sneaky enough.
I don't think I'm sneaky enough either. So I've got an alternate plan.
Okay.
We don't tell the bosses this either.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take some of my clothing and wrap it around two of Constantine's arrows.
Right.
Can you sneak within arrow range of the elephant and whack him a couple of times? And then
Without any trouble.
Okay. And I'm also going to put the spell Expeditious Retreat on Constantine for when he's ready to leave.
Mhm.
And I'll be waiting back over here to throw the whammy on him when you get close, when you're running away.
Okay. Okay. I need to hit in elephants.
You
or
just have
just
to hit,
ninja?
you have to hit. Go ahead and hit the one with the burnt ear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He'll come running. I guarantee it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. And it will be nice.
Okay.
I need,
Well
So you-
then,
You got to stealth in there
okay.
Do-
I will do that.
and do your thing.
Stealth row 15 plus my stealth is something around stealth plus 6.
mhm.
21.
Okay.
No, plus. Oh, I have stealth plus 8. 23.
23.
22.
I have expertise in stealth.
Mhm. Okay.
23. And I need to shoot twice from max distance for crossbow. It's 320 feet. It's more than 100 meter.
Mm-hmm.
And first shot is 6 plus 8 is 14. No, plus not plus 6 plus 6, 12. Does it hit elephant?
Just that. Checking on elephant's armor classes. Elephant got an armor class 12 when it's not wearing its barding type armor. So
Okay.
Yeah, you hit it.
Yeah.
One hit, and I will make damage because each time enemy is surprised, each my shot is critical shot,
mhm.
and it's 16 points of damage with that smell what Bill give us, and for second shot because I probably again the same 6 for second elephant and 12 points to second one that I just make them piece off.
Okay. And Bill, expeditious retreat. Is there anything that he needs to roll on that one? Or
No,
you?
he just basically gets double the movement speed and nobody gets a fucking attack of opportunity on him.
Okay.
Yeah. And after I make that them angry again, I just fast enough move back.
Mhm.
Still stealthy.
It's the ultimate shoot and scoot.
Right.
And
Okay.
after
Well
shooting,
then, Constantine,
yeah.
you will shoot the elephants, and then you will expeditiously retreat. The elephants are chasing you. They will come right through the perimeter guard. They ain't stopping. And none of the elephant handlers seem to be trying to stop them either.
Okay.
And however, alarms
At
are
at
being
at,
sounded.
at the time that they hit the enemy perimeter,
Hmm.
after last time we attacked these guys, I remember me telling you that I was paying attention to the voices of the people sounding the alarms.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion
Hmm.
and say, "It's the princess,"
Uh-huh.
in
Right.
that voice.
Okay. At this point in time, however, we all need to roll initiatives.
Okay. Well, we knew this was coming, so I had that arranged.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Initiative for me 8 plus 4, 12.
I have a 6.
You have a 6. Constantine, did you say a 12?
Yes, with my process, I roll 8 plus 4, it's 12.
Okay. One of you want to roll for Roman?
Okay.
What
Roma
will you?
has an 18
Okay.
plus
Oh.
whatever his dex is.
Okay. Cool. And Bill, you are now yelling.
No, I'm not. My illusion is.
Your illusion is yelling contradictory orders or identifications. And
in a familiar voice.
in a familiar voice, you'll see Constantine heading towards you with a pair of elephants following him.
Right. And I've got his dog ready. We're ready to run away.
Oh, and by the way, if he was not using an expeditious retreat, the elephants would have caught him already, because elephants are a lot faster than hobbits on, in a foot race.
Yeah. Well, they're wasted over long distance. They're natural born sprinters.
Uh-huh. Okie dokie. Anyway, Constantine will rush up to where you have his dog. The elephants are using their movements to get to you. You'll have one round and then they'll be here where you are standing, I should say.
Right.
So you now get one more free action, and then you get to deal with their initiative as
Well,
well.
I think we are going to run away. And if we can stay at arrow
Shooting
range,
distance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that would be great.
Okie dokie. Checking. Movement rate of elephant versus movement rate of Mastiff, which both of you are riding.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Same.
Okay. According to them, they have the same movement rate. So if you
Yes.
guys run now, you should be able to stay ahead of them.
Yes.
Right.
And shoot on them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're running away,
Mm-hmm.
doing like the old West, shooting at them as we're on Mastiff back,
Mm-hmm.
shooting at the posse.
While this is going on, checking to see how the rest of the battle is going. All right. Well, then, I know how the rest of the battle is going to progress. So, mainly, we need to worry about you and Constantine and the two elephants following you. And
Okay.
so you're going to be running away and shooting arrows. I will
Yes.
need 2 hit rolls out of you.
One hit because it's one to hit. And it's by 17 plus 6, it's 23. It's probably will hit.
Oh, yes.
And
Mhm.
just D8 3 plus my 7 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And that is end of my turn.
Okay. Anyway, 12 or better hits, so you may.
10 plus 5 is 15.
That hits.
All right. And we do. There's no pluses on a crossbow, right? Right.
No.
So we do 3 points of damage.
Okay. And
And we're making a gentle curve, trying to lead the elephants to the elephant trap.
okay. And one of the elephants is continuing to charge forward, chasing you. The other one has grabbed something heavy and thrown it with its trunk. Unfortunately, it has only rolled a 6 on its to hit. So it doesn't come anywhere near you guys. and it sacrifices its movement this round, so it's further behind, as it were. And that would be the end of this round. Next round, if you would, you've got one of them that is within arrow range of you, and the other one that is slightly out of range. And they're both still following.
Mm-hmm. $16 to hit and 5 points of damage.
Okay. And Bill?
Nine and 5 is 14. That hits.
Okay.
And I did 7 points of damage this time.
Okie dokie. They have both opted for movement this time around. So we will have one more round, and then you'll get to the elephant traps where they are. So 2 hit rolls.
Constantine, you're first.
Yeah.
23.
That hits.
Max 12 points of damage.
Mhm. Okay. And Bill.
Oh, a leaner. I think it's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a 15 points because
A
10 and
15?
5. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
and we did 8 points of damage this time.
Okay. And right. And at this time, you will be approaching where your side had built barricades and elephant traps and other things to look as though they were going to fight a battle here. By the way, that was all for show. They've abandoned all this once they steal elephants and chariots. You guys have a different rendezvous point to go to, but you guys are making use of the elephant traps. Now, it's in the dark, and you fellas were not here for the actual placement of these things, so
We can both see in the dark.
you can both see in the dark. Okay.
I can't. I'm Hobbit. Hobbit can't see in the dark.
Well, I can.
You're gnome?
Yeah.
Gnomes can see in the dark? Okay.
I believe they can. Let's look.
Yeah, I thought they had dark vision, but it'd be in the player's handbook.
I know that hobbits have not seen it because we are lucky. We just hope that nothing bad happens.
Gnome, page 35.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got dark vision. It's page 37, right up there at the top.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Follow me.
Okay, Bill. You're going to attempt to ride through the trapped area without getting
Trapped.
trapped. And I suppose that would be done on a
Probably a horsemanship or whatever. Right.
animal handling, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
hmm So if you would give me an animal handling check.
And is that a wisdom, intelligence, constitution, charisma? What?
Wisdom.
Wisdom based.
Oh, great. 14 minus 1's a 13.
Okay. And Constantine, animal handling check from you as well as you follow Bill.
9 plus 2, 11.
Okay. Yes, both of you have made it through the traps without getting caught yourself.
All right. I have a spell I'm going to cast when the elephant gets near the traps, but is moving fast enough he can't stop.
That would be now.
Okay. I am
Grease?
hitting. Huh?
Grease?
No, I don't have any more first level spells I can cast.
Mhm.
But I can cast minor illusion
Mhm.
and make the traps look like bushes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, if the elephant chooses to disbelieve the illusion,
Mhm.
it has used its action, which means it gets no movement.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just wanted to let you know that.
Well, the front elephant rolled a 1,
Okay.
and the second one rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
The
So
front elephant is
they
going to-
both chose to disbelieve?
No. The first one didn't even notice jack shit. The second one chose to disbelieve.
Okay.
A 1 on a saving throw don't save,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no matter how many pluses you got.
even if he chose to try to disbelieve it, that is an action.
hmm
Yes.
That's. I'd like you to point you to the where is it? What page? It's like 250 something.
Okay.
Yeah, 250 or excuse me, 260. 260.
260.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Minor illusion.
If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion. So, no matter if they even there's no saving throw, and
Okay.
they have to stop to see if they're going to determine it.
The first one ain't stopping.
Okay.
It's blundering right through. The second one, on the other hand, would be more perceptive, I guess. That would have been a perception check to see if they noticed traps or bothered. So, now checking on the.
And if he rolled a natural 20, he discerned it was an illusion, and that the bushes were not traps. but he's stopped.
Actually, if he rolled a 20, he saw the first elephant since he was behind
Right.
one movement or one round worth of movement already. It saw the first elephant like step into a trench and trip and break its legs and land on a whole bunch of sharp stakes that were pointed, up.
Right. But the thing is, the way the spell is written,
Mhm.
if it decides it wants to discern the illusion, it loses its any
They
other
weren't
action.
discerning jack shit. This has more to do with perception. You've got two elephants, one in front, one behind. The first one kills itself. The second one watches the first one kill itself and stops.
Okay.
It don't care about
Right.
illusions. It
Right.
cares
All I
about
was, the only thing I was worried about was the only thing I cared about was that it stopped because
Yeah.
that's what it was doing.
Yeah. The second elephant stops. The first elephant doesn't, and it blunders right into the traps.
Okay.
And it has pretty much done itself lethal injuries. The second one is not following. But is instead searching along the line of the traps to see if there's a way around. It has not given up the chase. It's just been
Well, this round
diverted.
it's not doing anything. Next round it can do that stuff.
Next round it does that things.
Yeah.
But right now it's like
Stopped.
stopped. Yeah. There's a line of like I said, barricades and traps. You are now on the south side of that line. It is on the north side. And it will, at this time, start looking for a way around. You guys can,
Shoot it.
shoot
Of
it
course.
or run away or
Shoot.
try
We're going to
something.
maneuver to keep the traps between us and it while shooting.
I want to do something little bit more strange. I will
Okay.
shoot him, and bonus action I will hide. 5 plus I miss first shot, and after that bonus action I will hide, and it will be 9 plus 8, 17.
Okay, you're hiding.
Yes.
Okay. And okay. Well, Bill, the elephant is moving to the east along the line of traps.
Okay. I'm going to maneuver so that I may keep a trap between myself and the elephant at all times, and
Right.
fire. And I rolled a 2, and with my plus of 5, that's a 7, and it doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
So,
Next round.
Yep.
One elephant is trapped, one is pissed, and we can shoot on him. I am from hiding shoot, it's 18 plus something. Plus 8 and plus 6, it's 24, it's definitely hit. And I make to him 5 plus 3 plus 4. It's 9, 12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm after that shoot, I'm again hiding.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 8, 14. That just not, he not in charge after me. Just.
Okay.
Mm. Bill,
And
if you
Bill.
will be in trouble, I next time will not hide. I just need to take him back
Right.
if it's necessary. Because
Okay. And Bill, you're next.
All right. Oh, looking at the elephant, how hurt does it look?
Give us a perception check.
Natural 20.
It looks like it's still got about half its hit points.
Okay, shoot the fucker then.
You guys have done right about 40 hit points so far on
I just
this
rolled-
particular elephant.
Okay, I just rolled a 16. We need to hit him a little bit more before I cast the spell I've got planned for him. And I just did 6 more points of damage to him.
Okay. And next round, the elephant will find the end of the line of traps and be able to go around it. Constantine, it has moved far enough east. You will have to relocate your hiding spot to get a shot at it.
I will do that. I roll to hit is 17 plus 6, 23.
Mhm.
And damage is 3, 6, 4, 13.
Okay. And
And
Bill,
hide, it's natural 20. I relocate much close to him and hide.
mhm. Okay. Bill, your turn.
All right. This time, since it was half before and we had 40, and Constantine and my rolls together are 19.
19, yes. Mm-hmm.
So that's makes him down to about a quarter. So it's time.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast color spray at the elephant.
Color spray on the elephant. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Looking up color spray because it ain't the same as it used to be.
Oh, forget that. I thought that was a cantrip, but it's the first level. I cannot cast color spray.
Oh.
So we are going to shoot the elephant.
We're going to shoot the elephant. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 14 and 5 is a 19.
Okay. That'll hit.
6 points of damage.
Okay. And elephant has come around to your side of the line of traps and
But-
is charging down towards you as its action.
All right. And we were maneuvering to keep the traps between it and us, so we have crossed to the south side.
Yeah.
So,
It has gone clear to the end and circled around. If you want to keep traps between you and it, you need to go back to the north side.
or we can cross through the trap field.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I can, because Constantine has stopped and
He
is
has
hiding.
stopped and is hiding. You, on the
So-
other hand, are quite visible. So,
Right. Here's my horsemanship roll.
yes.
Natural 18 plus did you say that was a wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, -1 is a
Yes.
17.
You are able to cross without well, falling into a pit trap or getting caught on sharp stakes or anything fun like that.
And the elephant's pissed.
And the elephant is pissed. Okay. Well then, Constantine, you are nicely hidden. The elephant is now on your side of the line of traps. Do you wish to take a shot at him?
Of course, why I hiding? Because when I hiding, I have advantage on damage.
Right.
That's main reason why I hiding. 15 plus 6, 21.
Okay, that hits.
And I get 9 plus 4, 13 points of damage.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So,
And again, hiding. Not forget to hiding. 11.
mhm. Okay. And Bill, you used movement to go to the far side of the line. Constantine has just shot the elephant for another 15 points of damage, and we're down to you.
Okay. 14 and 5 is a 19. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
And we do 7 more points, and that should take Mr. Elephant over the top.
That actually takes him to -1. So you will put the last arrow into him, and the elephant will collapse. And you now do not have any elephants chasing you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And unlike the guys who were in charge, we never had any intention of capturing these beasts.
Right.
And I'm going to ride up to Constantine and give him a high five. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
from two short guys, that's about 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah. And we just shoot down 2 elephants.
Mm-hmm.
We're badasses, man. We did it.
Well, to be honest, the one elephant just killed itself, but
Yeah.
just
Excuse
took
me,
it to
as a well-placed fucking illusion there, I'd like to take credit for that as well.
well, yeah, I'm sure you would. Anyway,
Well, it's true. It was an illusion,
mhm,
and he fell for it, literally.
yeah,
We a little bit smarter than people from Stone Age.
Yeah. Well, if we were smarter, we wouldn't have done it in the first place.
all right. Well then, at this point in time, if one of you will give me a percentile roll,
Fuck that. We're harvesting ivory, man.
oh, you're harvesting ivory.
Yeah. Fuck, this is for profit. What do you think we were getting these things for? Just to say, yeah, we're badasses. We can kill elephants. No.
Okay, you're going to harvest ivory,
Okay.
right?
And I go on percentile 97 if it's interesting.
I gotta look this up. I'm sorry, but it's
Okay.
how much do you make hunting ivory in the D&D world? I can look it up in history, in the 1880s and 90s and tell you what the Germans or the British paid for ivory in Africa, but I don't think I've ever had anybody do it in D&D before.
We can figure that out later.
Okay.
We get
Yeah.
4 tusks.
You got 4 tusks. Okay. I will have to figure this out later. I'm sorry, but
No,
that's
we
just
totally
too-
understand that.
that's too cute. perhaps I should get out like some
Oh, how huge
jungle
they are.
campaign, and you guys could like be the great white hunters and have, you know, Zulu warriors trying to kill you while you're hunting ivory.
Well, I'm kind of rock colored, so I'm a mottled gray actually.
Oh, the great gray hunter, then, whatever.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Well, I'm glad I got a good air conditioner on this truck.
Yeah, kind of
In the-
warm where you are at. Where are
In
you?
the parking lot where I'm at, it's 112 degrees.
Ouch.
Okay. In which part of United States you are?
I am 17 miles away from Laredo, Texas. I almost made it.
Okay.
I started way the hell up in the Panhandle, almost at the New Mexico border,
Mm-hmm.
and I almost made it last night. This is supposed to be a 2-day drive, and I almost made it in one.
Right.
But I ran out of time.
Mm,
Right. Okay.
It's amazing how much you can haul ass when everybody else is asleep.
Well, yeah.
uh,
Yeah, when they're not in your way, you bet.
Yeah.
on one side it's good, but if somebody, when you drive fast and somebody just will happens in front of you because it's night, it can be pretty damn bad.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well then, write down that you got 4 ivory tusks. How are you going to transport these? You're both riding dogs.
It's a question for me too.
Well, hang on a second then. Let's see. I want to see if it's a cantrip or not.
These are an India elephant. The tusk would be like about 2 foot long and ivory. I guess you could, it wouldn't be
Oh.
that heavy.
2 foot long, it's not so bad. We have
Yeah.
chance to bring
Yeah.
them with us.
Okay.
If it
I
will
was
be
just,
African, it will be much harder.
mhm. Yeah. Okay. They'd be India elephants. Okay. No, it wouldn't be over the weight limit. That's what I was worried about. So,
All right, let's go back and find out how the battle went.
okay. Give us a percentile.
You or I must roll.
You rolled the last. Oh, Constantine already gave you a percentile. That was 97.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I missed that. And you're going to be heading back to the rendezvous point, but before you get there, you're going to have a random encounter. And and you'll be riding along, and there are two men basically looks like they're waiting for somebody, and when you guys come into view, they will hail you. They are standing, holding on to the reins of their horses. They're both wearing armor, but it looks foreign. Intelligence roll from each of you. See if you recognize it.
8 plus intelligence 0.
Okay.
8.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay, Constantine, you've never seen armor like this before. Bill, it looks like the people from the Silk Lands. This continent's, or this world's version of China.
Right.
Mm-hmm. These guys are humans, and they both look like Chinamen, you know, slanted eyes and whatnot. And they address you in badly accented common.
Hello. Hello.
They tell you that they wish a parley, and tell you that they, like yourselves, are mercenaries. Unfortunately, they are working for the other side. And their leader told them you would be here. Their leader, not the king they work for, by the way. They're very specific about that. And they tell you that after your current contracts are fulfilled, if you're looking for a new job where you could make lots of money, you should see their employer. His name is Mao. And they will hand you half of a gold piece. It has been deliberately sawed in half with a jagged line. They said, for identification purposes. And they will hand you half a coin.
Okay.
And tell you that the Merc town where you were hired, someone will be there. If you show up with that coin, they will discuss employment.
Okay.
The two of them will then mount up and ride off peacefully. Unless you do anything to provoke them.
No. We are all want to just make money, like condottieri from Italy, from Middle Ages. We must have respect to our colleagues.
Anyway, they
Glenn, you are here? Or we lost Glenn? Or I lost?
they are
Roma! He want to join.
okay.
Bill.
Anyway, these two guys are just messengers, but apparently their boss has been impressed by what at least your side has been doing.
Mm.
And have we lost Bill?
And we lost Roma.
And we lost Roma. Damn it.
Roma just want to join, and in that moment, Bill. And this funny stuff that before Bill, I lost you. I see Bill. I get message from Roma that he going to go in, and just something gone wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh well. You know, the bad part is they charge more than ever for communication, but it really isn't all that reliable. Not as reliable as the companies say it is. Oh well.
Roma heroes.
Uh-huh.
I know that stuff with inflation, it's high in peaks, and we just, especially here, we have war here. I even don't want to show you what difference in price we have here.
Mhm.
No, that's why when you said that you have something bad on your side, Bill, can you put Roma in Sky in meeting?
There we
Hello.
go.
Yeah, hello. I'm
Hello.
sorry, guys. This time I just dozed off. It basically was a sleepless night, and yeah,
Uh,
I just wanted to take a nap, a little nap, and it is slightly
Yeah.
extended.
Mhm.
Sorry.
it's
Hey,
happens.
what you've been up to?
You needed
Uh,
your beauty sleep. Man.
They just finished up with the
You.
battle. And your side, or you guys, were heading back to the rendezvous.
Mhm.
Bill and Roman, or Bill and
No.
Constantine, were serving as elephant bait, and
We killed 2 elephants.
yeah.
Oh, they found you attractive after all.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 elephants. That's as a barbarian, I can say that's a heap of meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's achievement, yes.
Yeah, whole lot of meat. We will eat several days.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
Oh, and we got a job offer.
Yeah.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It said that there's another mercenary company, but they work for the other side today. But after after the war is over, they wanted us to come work for them, and they'd pay us lots of money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mercenary is a honorary profession, so I'm not against it.
Okay, well, things went real well for the guys stealing the elephants. Not so well for the rest of them. Uh, but at the end of the battle, it looks like you guys lost about half of your mercenary company.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's severe
You were
losses.
now. You killed off about 150 of their side. And about another 200 of their infantry. You have stolen 10 of their war elephants and 10 of their labor elephants. Those are cows. The war elephants are bulls. And the rest of their elephants have been scattered and will have to be recaptured. Also, you were able to bring pretty much all of their elephant handlers. Well, 2/3 of their elephant handlers. The rest have been murdered. But your company suffered heavy losses.
But we've achieved our objective of slowing them down.
You have slowed them down and you've acquired elephants from them. Now, your cavalry commander has figured they have achieved their objectives. And at this point in time, he really doesn't have enough force left to be effective against what they have left. So he's going to send any of the personal troops, cavalry that are with you, or anybody who feels personal loyalty to the princess. They want them to head south as fast as they can. And the rest of you, we're going to try and make a successful getaway with these elephants.
Okay.
And then we're going to get paid for these elephants.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like I understand, we just need to check that nobody going after us, that nobody chasing us.
Yeah.
And if the chasing makes their life much more difficult.
Yeah. They're going to have a day or two where they are before they move south. And after that, we're not going to try and hinder them, but we're going to try and get as far away as we can with 20 elephants. And they'll probably send people after us. So from where you're at, where would be the best way to run?
Probably to the river.
Probably to the river. There you can then either cross the river or put your elephants and people on barges. And so you're
No, we
going to
can't.
be heading west.
The barges have all been taken.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if you can't cross the river, then it's as much a barrier to you as it is to them.
Well,
To
we can
whoever
cross
follows.
we can cross the river. There's still the bridge. Not the one we were at, but the other one.
Okay. Oh, not the big river to the west. You're talking about heading back north.
Yeah,
Okay.
because everybody's
Bill,
advance is away from there.
Yeah.
can you put that map to the Skype or somewhere?
Oh God, let's see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Maybe not today, just because you time to time you said about this, but I don't know where we are or what we are. You
Yeah.
talk about map time to time, and I just
Mm-hmm.
I can paint my own map in my brain, but I'm not sure that it will be so efficient.
Well, where you are is on the map. It's 24 over and 18 across. You're in that square. Basically, bottom. You're
So are we
roughly a third of the way from number 16 to number 17 on the map that I sent.
Okay, and is that gray line a road?
And you're on a road, yeah.
The road that goes from 17 to 18?
Yeah.
And everybody's moving towards City 18, correct?
Well, 17, yeah.
Oh, they're
Mhm.
moving towards 17.
Yeah, everybody's moving in that direction.
There's probably a bridge at 16 and a bridge at 15.
There is. 15 is the city that was under siege when you first got involved in this. The invaders were attacking them. The king of that city is the brother of the princess your army works for.
Right, and they're going from 15 to 17.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you head back towards 16, all the people up there would be technically your allies, or at least the allies of your employer. And that is the closest safe haven. So,
Well, really, 15 would be the closest safe haven because that was our city. They
number
tried to,
15,
yeah,
down on the coastline,
yeah.
that's not your city.
I thought you said that 15 was the one. Oh, it was 16. That they
16.
yeah. So if we
Yes.
head back to 16, that's our city. We can get rid of the elephants there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pretty much.
Let's do that.
It is actually closer than anything else. From where you're at, it would be.
It took us 8 days to get here. I mean, 9 days to get here. So, but we were traveling at footman's pace.
But
So
traveling at footman's pace, so it would be half that at cavalry pace.
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5 days from where you're at gets you back to there. So. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, you'll be traveling with the remainder of your force, along with the elephants and the recently hired elephant handlers. Oh, by the way, they rolled ones on their wisdom save versus the charm spells. It was pathetic. So they're very cooperative. They want to switch sides and work for you guys. You know. So I guess give me a percentile for the next day's march as you head back
Roman,
north.
Okay.
because you join, you miss a lot of rolling.
Mhm.
87.
Okay. And well, you will be going back north. You'll only have been traveling for half a day when the scouts from the rear will come up and say that the invaders are coming with all of their remaining cavalry and chariots, and they seem to have been able to round up 3 war elephants. They have them in armor as well. So
Mhm.
you've got 100 guys and 20 chariots and 20 elephants with no armor. They have 400 cavalry, 65 chariots, and 3 armored elephants. And
Are we in a forest or are we in grasslands or?
you're on a paved road, and to both sides of you is cultivated lands, pastures, orchards, fields.
Guys, you understand that we have practically 20 elephants. We can build a whole fortress with that power. If we find enough wood, we can just build a real fortress in day or two. And let they try to attack us with their cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have a day or two, unfortunately.
Nope.
Uh,
However, the fellow who's commanding your force says, "Well, all or nothing, boys." We have 20 elephants, and they only have 3. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our elephants, even though they are not armored, are going to attack their cavalry and try to panic their horses. We want anybody who can cast a spell to go along with them. We don't care if we kill these guys. We just want them to leave. And the remaining 100 of our cavalry are going to take on the 3 armored war elephants.
mhm.
And if it doesn't work, scatter like quail and run for your lives.
Mm,
This is what he has come up with on the fly. So
okay. I
So-
want to make one small stuff
Okay.
before we prepare for run for our life.
Mhm.
I just want to make like a red hole or rabbit hole place where we can hide with our mounts
Mhm.
because it's scary, and if we just have somewhere to hide here, or just try to find a place where can we hide just in
Mhm.
case if we need to turn back and hide somewhere till they go out.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it's survival or what skill.
Well, if we can find a place with an orchard on both sides of the road,
Mhm. Right.
and we light both orchards on fire, and I cast fog cloud on the road,
Mhm.
we can hit them as they come through the fog cloud. They're going to have to either flank the burning orchards,
Mhm.
which will take them a long time, or they'll have to come through the hole in the middle and not be able to see what's on the other side. How about we use a kill zone and guard our flanks, huh, boys?
Mhm.
Why
Okay.
not?
Well, let's see if such a position is available. Uh, One of you guys roll me a
Investigation.
survival check.
Okay.
13 plus 2, 15.
Okay.
All right. I need a couple more portents. We have a 2 and a 17.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. Well, we have a place on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as ambush sites goes. It's about a 7. It's the best place you're going to find in the time available.
Okay. It's better than nothing.
Yep. Now, if you fire the orchards, it's going to panic your own elephants. So they need to keep running while the rest of you hit the enemy. So
We'll keep them back as a fallback in case they break through our ambush.
mhm.
So it's a double, it's an ambush in depth. We'll
Right.
fall back to the place where the elephants are and then have the elephants charge.
Mm-hmm. We'll have the okay. We will see if there's a place to station our elephants. Reasonably close, looks like. Okay. Since this is going to be a combat, now would be a great time for everybody to roll initiatives.
14.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. Roman?
Mm, let me. 12.
A 12. And okay, and the rest of your force has an 18. The enemy has an 8. So
How wide of a front can we constrict?
if you fire the orchards on either side, you're still going to have about a 20-foot gap or wide gap between them.
Okay.
The orchards themselves are going to cover about 10 acres apiece.
All right.
So that would be about
5 horsemen wide,
yeah,
or 3 chariots wide.
yeah, pretty much.
So all we have to do is sit back and hit them, concentrate our fire as they come through, and when they start to flank us, we run back to the elephants.
Yep. All righty. Well, Bill, you are first.
Well, I'm withholding my action until they come through. I guess I'll cast Mage Armor on myself before this all happens. And when they come through, that's when I guess my first action when they start coming through is to cast the Fog Cloud.
Okay.
So, boom, Fog Cloud.
You will cast your fog cloud.
And now people in the back of their formation can't see people in our formation.
Your horse archers are going to fire, and 50 of the enemy will take 4 hit points each. Constantine, you are next.
As always, try to find most precise target and try to hit. And this +6, it's 11. I probably miss. 11, it's hit.
No, 11 doesn't quite hit.
Yeah, that's why. Just fine. I just missed and just again try to fight. Little bit too with 11.
And Roman, down to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to throw javelin, but apparently missed.
Oh, okay.
Altogether, it's 5 to
Right.
hit.
No, a 5 does not hit.
Oh yeah.
And okay. They have shot back And basically, anybody who has a armor class of 13 or lower will take 4 hit points of arrow damage on your side.
Mhm.
And Bill, we're now back to you.
All right. Well, I think I will shoot at them.
Okie dokie.
Since this is all about doing damage right now.
Hmm.
All right. 11 and 5 is 16.
Okay, that will hit.
7 points.
Mm-hmm. You have done your target 7 points of damage. And the remainder of your army and we have done 5 more points of damage to the guys we hit last time. And Constantine, back to you.
I will try to kill that last one. It's 19. It's probably will hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And my damage 5, 8 plus 4. It's totally 17 points of damage.
He's dead.
Okay.
And Roman, down to you.
Mhm. Okay. Well, can I do a melee attack this time?
Yes, you may move
I hope-
forward and do a melee
Yeah.
attack on the edge
I
of
will
your...
charge.
Mhm.
Eighteen
That hit.
to hit,
Oh yeah.
and damage is 7 points of damage.
Okay. And did you say 7 or did you say 11?
7.
7. Okay. So,
Mhm.
okay, the guy is not quite dead, but he is close. And enemy archers are going to fire again. Once again, anyone who has a 13 or lower armor class will get 3 hit points of damage this time. And last but not least, using their movement first to get through the gap, the next bunch of the enemy archers has put in an appearance. They are chariots. And each of them is going to rush forward, and they are firing flamethrowers.
Well, they can rush this time. That they have like a limited range on those things, so
Yes. Mm-hmm. They simply rode through and fired blindly. So there's
Okay.
like fire
They're gonna-
between.
They're going to hit
between
their
you
own
and
fucking
him.
guys.
Mhm.
What assholes.
Also, however, everyone on your side gets to roll an animal handling to make sure your horses or dogs are not panicked by the fire.
19 plus 2, 21.
Mhm. Okay,
3.
a 3. And Roman, a
12.
12. Okay. Everybody else in the army has rolled 17s or better. Bill,
Yeah. We're going for a ride. Yeah.
I need an athletics check from you
Okay.
to see if you stay on your dog.
16 plus Dex is, where's my Dex? Dex is 3. 16, 3 is a 19.
Hot damn. Okay. Your dog has bolted, but you are able to like stay on board.
Whoa, doggy.
And that would end this round. So, at the starting of next round, Bill, you get another animal handling check to see if you can regain control of your doggy.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
9.
Uh-huh. And you are unable to gain control of the dog this round.
Okay.
Guys on your side continue to shoot arrows for real sucky damage, but they are hitting. And Constantine, down to you.
I'm just staying on that stuff, hiding with my dog, and just try to find good target for my crossbow. I can understand it will be perception.
Yes, I need a perception.
11 plus 2, 13.
Okay. Yes, you can see who's giving orders on the vanguard anyway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to hit him. 13.
Okay. That will
Does
hit.
it hit? Does it hit?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it will be 13 points of damage. Yes.
Okay. 13 plus. He's done. With the arrow damage the other people have done to this guy, that will take him over the top. You've killed him.
Oh, it's nice.
Uh-huh. Roman.
Even more chaos.
Mhm.
And Roman, down to
Yeah.
you.
Sure. It's 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That will hit.
Yeah, I will hit my previously wounded guy, and
Mhm.
it's 8 points of damage this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have done him 8 points of damage. And the horsemen that have and chariots that have come through are using their movements to close with you guys this round and do melee attacks. Roman,
Yeah.
one of their cavalry has just done you 7 points of damage with his sword.
Oh, nasty. Okay, so I'm enraged now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the remaining forces have been attacked with melee or weapons. And your side has, through cumulative damage, just lost 20 more or 20 guys. And no further troops come through the fog cloud this round. And that ends this round. Bill.
Yay!
What do we
Natural
got?
20.
All
I
right.
got control of my dog.
You got control of your dog. All right. Yay. At this point in time, please give me a perception check.
Everyone?
No, just Bill. He's not with you.
15 minus 1's 14.
Okay.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Yes.
You perceive something.
What?
Apparently, they only sent a small part of their force down the road into the fog cloud. Apparently, 3 rounds ago, the rest of their cavalry went around the burning orchards and are now coming back down on your side. You can see the lead elements, at least on one side, of the cavalry heading in from behind you now. They will be here in 2 rounds. I mean, they'll be within archery range in 2 rounds.
All right.
So you now have control of your mount, and you can see enemy coming in at your flank
All
at
right.
a distance.
Well, here's what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move back towards the secondary secondary ambush site,
Yeah.
but I'm going to cast towards our guys a minor illusion
Uh-huh.
with the sound of a trumpet sounding retreat.
Okay. You're going to sound a retreat and head back to the secondary line. Got it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, the commanders and rest of your army will hear the trumpet, And they are going to break contact and head towards your secondary line. The enemy will get attacks of opportunity when they do so, when it gets down to their melee turn. So, Constantine, down to you. You heard the trumpet sound to retreat, and everybody else seems to be breaking off and leaving. What are you going to do?
I'm going chasing after Bill just to keep not lose him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Roman, they've just sounded the retreat.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are like in melee range with your opponent. Are you going to retreat or are you going to like finish him off?
Oh, I think I first finish him off. At
Okay.
least try. And then retreat.
And then retreat. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well then, give us an attack roll, and then you'll do your movement.
Attack is 18.
That hits.
And the it's pretty good roll. Actually, it's 16 points of damage.
Okay. Well, that finishes him off.
Yeah.
Okay. Enemies' attacks of opportunity. Oh, that ain't good. Right. And they are going to finish off 10 more of your guys. The rest are all headed back. And you'll be able to do archery attacks this round. And then next round, you will be at your fallback position. Bill, you go first if you wish an archery attack.
All right.
Or a spell, whichever. A ranged attack, I should say.
Right, right. Uh, 8 and 5 is 13. Does that hit?
Yes,
Okay.
just barely.
Well, I've done minimum damage. 1 point.
All right. So you just barely did him minimum damage. Yeah. Okay.
Scratched him.
And let's see how the rest of you guys do. Well, they rolled a lot better than you did.
Good. They needed to. They've been sort of chumping it up.
Uh-huh. And they've just taken out, due to cumulative damage effects, 30 of their vanguard this round. And Constantine, back to you.
Just shooting and trying to not to lose Bill in all that menace. I know that course.
Mm-hmm.
9 plus 6, it's 15. Did I hit somebody?
Yes, that will
Yes.
hit.
And it's probably with just D8 because I'm not hiding, not any advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be 10. Is it
Okay.
all?
That will finish that guy off. He has
Okay.
been wounded previously. And Roman
Yeah.
has you are now retreating out of
Yeah.
melee range. You may do a ranged attack, or you may just run. Whichever.
I prefer to run.
Okay.
I don't think my ranged attack will matter much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Tactical runaway.
right.
Advance to the rear.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. Well, their horse archers have fired a volley. With pluses, it was 6 to hit. So that doesn't do much good. And they are all now pursuing you. And at the end of this round, well, you will reach the site of your secondary ambush where the elephants are. And Bill, you get to go first.
I'm going to signal the elephants with another minor illusion. Charge!
Okay. Well, the elephant handlers and the spellcasters that are riding with the elephant handlers are going to charge. And let's see what sort of spells would be most helpful in this situation.
Magic missile to the fucking flamethrowers on the fucking chariots.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Yeah.
damn helpful.
Okay. Yeah.
They have Greek fire under pressure. Have fun.
Mm-hmm. Just seeing if there's anything else we could. Nothing really looks good. I mean, they could do a shatter spell. Or something like that, but or a thunder wave, but yeah, I think you're right.
This
Magic
don't miss.
missiles about your best bet at the chariots.
At the flamethrower on the chariot,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
just the chariot.
Right. And Okay, the elephants are charging forward. Magic users are casting their spells. Constantine, down to you. You will have arrived at your destination this round.
Yeah.
Is there anything you wish to do?
I want to just hit somebody that run chariot, just who is in charge of driving it. Just try to kill that guy.
Okay.
19 probably will hit.
Yep.
And 5 points of damage.
Okay. And Roman, you've reached the second ambush site. And
Yeah, can I attack with melee?
there's no one
well-
here to attack with melee this round, but there
Huh?
will be next round.
Okay, I will throw a javelin
Mm-hmm.
just for the luck of it, and this will be another pretty abysmal roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5.
Okay, 5 don't hit. Okay, that's pathetic. Their horse archers will fire at you and roll a 1 on their volley. And their javelineers rolled a 7. So none of their missiles come anywhere close. And their soldiers, however, have made their animal handling checks. And they have
when
not,
you're, Glenn,
yeah.
when you're going to do their animal handling check, I have a portent to insert there. They have rolled a 2.
They have rolled a 2. Ah. Okay, that changes things slightly. They would not have been successful on their animal handling then. Which means the elephants would have spooked their horses. And so, you know, that little ride you were on before, they get to do that. Let's see how they do on their...
And we all get attacks of opportunity on them.
Yes, you do. Before that, however, they get an athletics check to see if they are thrown from their horses or not. Unless
Okay.
you want to substitute something for that.
Oh, no, because the other thing I can substitute is a 17, and we don't want that.
Okay. That's okay. They've made it anyway.
Okay.
So they are remaining on their horses, but they do not have control of them. And all of your people will now get an attack of opportunity on them. So
20. Not
okay, that
natural, but,
hits.
adjusted.
Okay.
And they take 8 points, or that one takes 8 points of damage.
Okay. Bill, due to
Yes.
cumulative damage, that's more than he has.
All right, he's dead.
So he's dead. Mm-hmm. And let's see what. And and your horse archers have fired targeting the remainder of the vanguard, and they have done sufficient damage to kill the remainder of the vanguard.
Yay!
So well, of the horse archers in the vanguard, but not the charioteers, and not the other horsemen that are coming around the flanks, but they're all panicked at this point and running away. So, Constantine, you get an attack of opportunity on these guys if you want them.
Okay. I probably miss. And I have only plus 6, 10. It's probably not enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, that will not hit. And Roman, do you wish to do a attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh. 17.
Okay, that hits.
Is it ranged attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This will be 9 points of damage.
Okay. Then you have wounded your target for 9 points of damage. And that will end this round. Bill, back to you.
Well, what happened when the magic missiles hit the Greek fire dispensers?
Two of the flamethrowers exploded, covering the crew with Greek fire, and the other flamethrowers destroyed the flamethrowers but did not ignite them. However, the chariot drivers failed their animal handling check, and they are now, well, running away with the rest of the cavalry. And they have fucked up flamethrowers now.
Okay. So, really, the only ones that are left here are their 3 remaining war elephants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Grease on the one that's closest to me.
Mm-hmm. And oh, come on. Rolls indicate it will take them at least 3 rounds before they can successfully do an animal handling check. The enemy, I mean.
Right. Well, our whole army can concentrate on these 3 elephants, and I've
basically.
I've hit one of them with a grease spell.
Now there's one problem with this, Bill.
Yeah.
They left the 3 war elephants on the far side of the burning orchards.
Oh, well, then they're not even here then.
They're not here. They refused to go between the 2 fires, so they simply used them as a blocking to keep anybody else from coming back. So
well, are we going to be ordered to pursue, or are we going to be ordered to frickin' fall back?
Checking. We've been ordered to fall back.
All right. Well, then we'll fall back in good order.
They can't pursue us, we'll just get the hell out of Dodge,
Right.
so to speak. And they will then have to take their time getting organized. And you will be able to escape pursuit.
All right.
And if I may have a percentile for the next day's travel.
Six.
Okay. You have no random encounters the second day. And the enemy does not pursue you. Roll for the third day's travel.
Probably will be my role.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. $57.
Okay. You have no encounters on the third day.
We've had a long rest. I'm going to roll a couple more portents.
Mm-hmm.
I have an 8 and a 1.
Okay.
8 and 1.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
All right. Roma, it's your turn.
Okay. It's 11.
Okay. An 11. So you have no random encounters on the third day. However, you will have an automatic encounter at this point in time. Cavalry units from the city you are headed towards will make contact with you as they are scouting and checking on King Shandar's retreating army, and they seem delighted to see you. And they're glad to hear of any news about anybody doing bad things to the invaders. And they will give you an escort to the city. At this point in time, you and the surviving members of your unit and the elephants that you stole are all going to be taken to a friendly city. At that point in time, you get to sell your loot, ransom back any of your captives, and find out what the going rate on elephants are. That will be 20 elephants, and basically it'll be split evenly amongst the survivors of the army, as everybody was involved in stealing them. The rest of your loot, of course, you sell yourself. This is not a bad place to fold it up for today. Not to mention, I need to figure out what some of your loot is worth on the market. So that will give me another week to, oh, well, figure out whatever bullshit to tell you next time.
Sounds good.
Yep.
By the way, not that it actually impacts that much on you guys personally, but if you keep track of distances and movements, the princess and all the rest of her army that's not up here would have shown up at city number 17 the same night you guys were stealing the elephants. So all of your infantry and your siege specialists and what cavalry that did not come with you have been there for 3 days now. For all you know, they might already own that city. Or they might be sitting outside saying, well, that didn't work. We need to try something else. But you'll find that out later. Unless somebody has, like, you know, some
Yeah,
magic
something
way
like
of
that.
sending messages.
Yeah.
No, but I do have an identify spell that I'd like to use on a leprechaun's flask.
Okie dokie. Well then. When you do a identify on this, you will find out that it is enchanted and it is very alcoholic. As a matter of fact, it's 300 proof.
Good God.
And, but you know, the proof scale goes from 1 to 200.
I know that, yeah.
Well, this is 150% alcohol by volume.
Oh yeah.
And it's enchanted so that anyone who is not fairy folk or fey descended does their constitution saves at a disadvantage. That's all it is, but it's extremely potent alcohol, and unless you're a leprechaun, well, like I say, you do your constitution checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
So it doesn't change you into anything unnatural. It just gets you drunk faster than is possible without magic.
Okay. Is it self-refilling or?
No, it is not. You have to find out where the leprechaun hides his still.
Yeah, that would be
To get
too
more.
good.
Probably a more closely guarded secret than his pot of gold, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I ain't drinking it.
Anyhow.
Yeah,
Well, I
think
need to
it's
go
better.
and
Mm.
check on Oren's cats and his fish. And he's going to be home tomorrow. So after that, I don't have to worry about it. And he can tell me all the fun stories about, you know, being down at the Lilies War and whatever happened there. I'm told they had pretty nice weather this year. But I don't know. Some of the times at that site, weather has been pretty sucky in the past.
Well, it's the wrong fucking time of year.
Well,
It
yeah,
really is. Always has been.
yeah.
But do they ever change? No.
Well,
Because
it's
that's
the,
when we have lilies.
it's the guys from Kansas City. You know, they're
Yeah.
notorious for making bad decisions. Oh well.
First was Made City in that place.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys have a good weekend. And,
Thank you. You too.
I will talk to
Bye-bye.
you next Saturday.
Hey, Constantine, did we win the lottery?
We missed practically everything on 2 numbers.
We got 2 numbers this time?
No, we just miss on 2, just 45, 47, 19, 21, and so on.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So we
Uh,
were
we not
close.
win anything. I don't know. Maybe no. We're not lucky.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Nice
Bye-bye.
day, Glenn. Good nap, Bill, because you need to sleep a little bit after all that stuff. And talk to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. You guys have a good week.
Yeah. Sure. We try.
See
Bye bye.
you next time.